Lights down. Volume up. Welcome back to Movie Space. Science fiction has always been about asking the big questions. What happens when artificial intelligence turns against us? What if the truth about aliens was sitting right under our noses? What happens when the empire you built starts tearing itself apart? This year, sci-fi delivered answers that left audiences completely floored. Today, we are counting down the top 5 sci-fi movies released recently that will absolutely blow your mind. Grab your popcorn. Let us get into it. Number 5. Good luck, have fun, don't die. Kicking off at number 5 is the wildest, most unexpectedly relevant sci-fi comedy of the year. Good luck, have fun, don't die. Directed by Gore Verbinski, the film follows a mysterious stranger who calls himself the Man from the Future, played by Sam Rockwell. He bursts into a Los Angeles diner one night and claims that the random customers inside are humanity's last hope against a rogue artificial intelligence about to destroy the world. What follows is chaotic, hilarious, and surprisingly emotional, as this group of strangers must figure out whether this man is telling the truth or completely insane, all while racing to save civilization. The film earned 83% critic score and an 85% audience score, with reviewers calling it the most relatable sci-fi movie of the year. If you have ever felt overwhelmed by how fast AI is taking over everything, this movie was made for you. Number 4, Mercy. At number 4, a high-concept sci-fi thriller that puts Chris Pratt through one of the most intense 90 minutes of his career. Mercy. Set in the near future, Chris Pratt plays Detective Chris Raven, a man who helped build a judicial system powered entirely by artificial intelligence. Now he finds himself strapped to a chair inside that very system, accused of murdering his own wife. He has 90 minutes to prove his innocence to an advanced AI judge, played by Rebecca Ferguson, before it decides his fate. The film raises a terrifying question. What happens when the system designed to protect us becomes impossible to argue with? Directed by Timur Bekmambetov, Mercy found new life on streaming after a rocky theatrical run, dominating charts on Prime Video. Audiences gave it 82% approval, with many comparing it to Minority Report for a new generation. A tense, thought-provoking ride that will have you questioning the future of justice itself. Number 3, Dune Part 3. Coming in at number 3, the epic conclusion fans have been waiting years for, Dune Part 3. Quick note before we continue. This film has not been released yet at the time of this video, but the trailers alone have everyone talking, so we had to include it. Directed once again by Denis Villeneuve, the film picks up 17 years after Dune Part 2. Timothée Chalamet returns as Paul Atreides, now Emperor of the known universe, ruling over a galaxy-spanning holy war he set into motion himself. Based on the novel Dune Messiah, the film explores the devastating consequences of that power as political plots, betrayal, and rebellion threaten everything he has built. Zendaya returns as Chani, Jason Momoa returns as Duncan Idaho, and the cast adds Robert Pattinson and Anya Taylor-Joy in expanded roles. Villeneuve has described it as a very different film, with a different tone, rhythm, and pace from anything we've seen so far. Mark your calendars for this one. Number 2, Disclosure Day. At number 2, the director who gave us Close Encounters and E.T. returns to alien cinema for the first time in over 20 years, Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day. The film follows Margaret Fairchild, a Kansas City weather anchor played by Emily Blunt, whose life is turned upside down when she begins experiencing the world in impossible ways, including speaking in what sounds like an alien language live on air. Meanwhile, a cybersecurity expert named Daniel, played by Josh O'Connor, has uncovered footage that could prove humanity is not alone. As their paths converge, shadowy government forces led by a character played by Colin Firth will do anything to stop the truth from reaching the public, building toward a single, history-altering event known only as Disclosure Day. Critics are calling this Spielberg's most thoughtful blockbuster in decades, blending the wonder of Close Encounters with the paranoia of a 70s conspiracy thriller. Emily Blunt delivers a career-best performance, and the film earned an 8 out of 10 from critics. If you grew up loving Spielberg's alien movies, this one will not disappoint. Number 1, The Mandalorian and Grogu. And at number 1, the Star Wars event that brought one of the most beloved duos in the galaxy to the big screen for the first time, The Mandalorian and Grogu. Directed by Jon Favreau, the film picks up after the fall of the Empire, as scattered Imperial warlords continue to threaten peace across the galaxy. The fledgling New Republic calls on legendary bounty hunter Din Djarin, played by Pedro Pascal, and his young apprentice Grogu, for their most thrilling adventure yet. Joining the cast is Sigourney Weaver as Colonel Ward, alongside Jeremy Allen White in a role that has fans buzzing with theories. With a score from Ludwig Göransson and visuals shot specifically for IMAX, this film takes everything fans love about the series and supersizes it for theater. The chemistry between Din Djarin and Grogu remains the beating heart of the franchise, and early reactions praise the film for delivering exactly what longtime fans wanted while still feeling fresh. And there you have it, your top 5 sci-fi movies released recently that will absolutely blow your mind, only here on Movie Space. From a rogue AI threatening to end the world, to an AI judge holding your fate in its hands, to an empire crumbling from within, to the truth about aliens finally coming to light, to a bounty hunter and his tiny green companion on their biggest adventure yet. Sci-fi proved once again why it is one of the most exciting genres out there. If you have not watched all 5 yet, you know exactly what to do. And once you have, drop a comment and let us know which one blew your mind the most. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a drop from Movie Space. Until next time, stay in your seat, because the best movies are always yet to come.